Find a comfortable seated position. Inhale, rise the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, release the left hand down, placing it on the mat, reaching with the right hand to the opposite side of the room. Take an inhale here and sweep forward, reaching as far forward as you can, and exhale, reaching to the opposite side with the left hand. And come back up, bringing the soles of your feet together, placing them onto the mat, coming into your butterfly. So we're going to keep it moving, so rocking side to side, allowing the hips to open towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Lifting the right leg up and holding the foot with your left hand and the knee with your right hand. You can start rocking side to side here. If you're comfortable with this, you can try a step further. So bringing the right foot into the elbow crease and wrapping the hand around the shin, and then bringing the knee into the right elbow crease, connecting the hands, and then rocking back and forth here. This is your rock the baby pose. Remember to keep breathing. Stretching through the hip. And release the leg down. Going on the other side to maintain our balance. Going hand to foot, hand to knee to start. And if you did before, you can take it a little bit further by bringing the crook of the elbow to the foot and to the knee, connecting the hands round your leg, rocking side to side, bringing movement to that hip joint, bringing flexibility, bringing moisture to the hip joint, waking up the body. And release down. Okay, then reaching the hands towards the top of the mat and coming over into your all fours position. Placing the hands directly underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Try and maintain a neutral spine here. Really push up through the hands so that you're not sinking down, you're elongating through the shoulders. Lifting the right leg up and back, straight out behind you, pointing the toes. Keep the pelvis square to the mat. And then take an inhale as you rise the legs slightly up. Exhale, touch the toes to the ground. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. This time, bend through the knee. And then start to rotate the knee around and out. So you're drawing a circle with the knee. Opening up the hips and then coming back through. Inhale as the knee rises and exhale as it comes down. Keep going, working through that hip joint. And then gently rest the knee down. Going on the other side, reaching the leg up and back, pointing the toes. Inhale to lift the leg further and exhale, touch the toes to the mat. Inhale to rise, exhale, lower. And then inhale, bend the knee and start to rotate through the hip. Drawing a big circle with the knee, opening it up, bringing the knees to meet at the bottom. Keep going, working through the hip. And then exhale, knees come together. Place the hands just slightly forward, just like a hand's distance forward. And then tucking the toes under, rising the hips up towards the sky, pushing back into your downward facing dog. So you're welcome to keep a bend in the knee here if you want to, trying to reach the heels towards the mat. If you want to, you can walk out the legs maybe work on straightening the legs if that's within your practice today. Take an inhale, bend the knees, look towards the top of the hands, and exhale, start to walk forward with the feet towards the top of the mat. Bringing the feet together when you reach the top. Inhale to halfway, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, fold forward. Take a bend in the knee here if you need to. And inhale to rise up. Bring the hands above the head, and exhale, hands come to your heart center. Take an inhale, rise the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, start to fold forward. Bring the hands down to the shins or the ankles or to the mat. Inhale, look forward halfway, lengthen the spine. The neck should be an extension of the spine. And then exhale to fold forward. Taking a bend in the knee if you need to. If it feels more comfortable, you can have the feet just slightly spread apart. Engage through the Pada Bandha, so really feel grounded through the feet into the mat. Take an inhale here. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back into your plank position. Shoulders should be directly above the wrists. Take another inhale, and exhale, lower the knees, the chest, and the chin to the ground. Inhale, scooch forward, look towards the top of the mat. Use the back muscles to lift yourself into your baby cobra. Exhale, push through the hands, tuck the toes under, and push straight up into your downward facing dog. Trying to get the heels towards the mat. Maybe starting to feel a little bit more loose in this position. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, sigh it out. And then inhale to rise the right leg towards the sky. Bend the knee, and then open up the hips, stacking the hips one on top of the other, keeping the shoulders square to the mat. Allow gravity to pull that leg towards your head or the top of the mat. Deep breaths in, inhale, open, allow that release through the hips. And then exhale, bring the knee into the chest, and then stepping the foot across the body so that it's coming to the left-hand side of the mat. You are welcome to stay here, maybe push back a little bit, just feel a nice stretch in the leg. Or if you want to come into your fallen star, bring the weight onto the right hand, and then start to pivot the back foot and open up the left arm towards the sky and hold here. Take an inhale. Exhale. Your drishti point, your gaze point, should be towards the side of the room. Inhale. Exhale. If your hand starts to get tired, you're welcome to come down onto the forearm. Slightly different variation. Keep holding. You're almost there. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand down. Bring the right leg into the chest and step it back, pushing it back into your downward facing dog. This time, starting to walk the hands back towards the feet, so that you're coming to the back of the mat now. Now take an inhale as you rise up. Hands come together above the head, and exhale, hands come to the heart. So we're just going to take our tree pose here. So we're going to go with our right leg lifted, so grounding through the toes in your left foot. Engage that Pada Bandha, that energy lock in the foot. So you're spreading your toes wide and you're spreading your weight evenly along the three corners of the foot. You're welcome to bring your right leg up, bringing it just so that the toes are rested on the mat with the heel on the ankle. You're also welcome to bring the foot to the shin or the calf, or also bring it right up so that the heel is directly next to the groin, allowing that knee to open towards the side. Take an inhale, rise the hands up. Hands come together above the head. You're welcome to keep them here, to bring them down to the heart, or to open them up, and then maybe even take a mudra. So maybe bringing the forefinger to the thumb and taking a mudra here. Find a gaze point in front of you, directly in front of you, something that's not moving. This is your dristi point. This will help you to keep your balance. If you ever fall out, do not worry, just come straight back into it. Balance takes time. Choosing whichever level suits you today. Keep holding. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Take another deep breath in. And then exhale, bring the hands together down towards the heart. Removing the foot from that leg, bring it just in front of you, and then releasing the feet together. Making sure that the feet are just slightly wide apart. As you inhale, the hands come up, and exhale, forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway to lengthen, and then exhale, start to walk the hands out in front of you, coming back into your downward facing dog. We're going to do the same on the opposite side. So inhale, rise the left leg up, bend the knee, and then open through the hips, stacking the hips on top of each other, keeping the shoulders square. Engage through those hands, use those hands for support, but keep your mind in your right foot, grounded on the mat, supporting you as well. Notice how your body is feeling in this posture. Feel the release of the hips as they open up. Take another inhale here, and exhale, bring the knee into the chest, and then stepping the foot across the body to the right hand side of the mat. Staying here, maybe pushing back a little bit to feel a stretch in that left side leg, or coming into your fallen star on the other side. So bring the weight towards the left hand, start to pivot the back foot so it's open, the heel is down, and then start to open up the right hand towards the sky, and holding here, remaining strong in this posture. You've got this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, keep holding. Remembering you can come down onto the forearm if you need to. And exhale, release that right hand down, hands come onto the mat. Bring the knee into the chest, stepping it back, pushing back into your downward facing dog. Take an inhale here, and exhale, start to walk the hands back towards the feet again. Inhale and exhale to rise up. Hands come together. And exhale, hands come to heart. And we're going to go on the opposite side. So now grounding through the right foot, spreading the toes nice and wide. Create that strong base that's going to hold you. Ground down like you're growing your roots into the mat. Bring the left foot, opening up the leg. Bring the toes to the mat and the heel to the ankle, or bringing the foot to the calf, or right up into the groin. allowing the knee to open towards the side. Inhale, rise the hands, stand tall, crown of the head reaching towards the sky. Exhale, bring your hands into your preferred position. Maintain your drishti point, so find that focus point again in front of you and use that to concentrate on that to keep you in this position. If you're moving around, you're swaying, don't worry. Trees also move in the wind, but they remain upright for years and years. Inhale and exhale. Keep holding. A few more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands to the heart. Bring the leg out in front of you and then releasing the feet down onto the mat. Making sure that the feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, rise the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, walk the hands towards the top of the mat and then push the hips back up into your downward facing dog. Hold here for just a breath. Recenter yourself. Take an inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop towards the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold. See if you can go a little bit further. Trying to create connection between the stomach and the thighs. I like to keep a bend in my knees, especially if I'm doing it in the morning where I'm feeling a bit more tight. Allow the head to hang heavy. Allow the body to hang over the legs. Feeling that nice stretch in the back of the legs. Take an inhale, plant the hands onto the mat. Exhale, stepping back into your plank position, lowering down through chaturanga but all the way to the mat so that you're allowing your body to rest onto the mat. We're going to do our posture, which is called our sleeping baby. So starting with our left leg first. So bending the knee, bringing the foot up, and then gently moving the leg out towards the side so that you want the leg to be in a right angle next to your body. Placing the arms in a cactus position out in front of you, and then gently resting your right cheek onto the mat. So that you're looking towards the side of the mat. You're welcome to close the eyes here. This is a nice gentle opening through the hips. Really helps with your tree posture, but without having to balance at the same time. We'll start to bring the left leg back in, keeping the knee bent, and we're going to go into what's called our broken wing. So we're going to start to push through the left hand, placing it directly next to the shoulder, and start to roll onto the right side, but keeping that right arm in its cactus position. So you're going to feel a stretch in the shoulder. Starting to roll onto the right side, bringing that left foot behind the body, keeping the head on the mat, and just allowing the body to go as far as it wants to naturally. Seeing if you can place that foot behind you, keeping that leg now open, using this left hand to push and support you. And exhale, release, coming back onto the stomach, and then going to the opposite side, placing that left hand out into your cactus, bringing the right foot up and bringing the knee out towards the side and placing it down so that it's at a right angle. So you're having nice opening through the hips, but very gentle opening. And then placing the left cheek on the mat, looking over to the right hand side, and then relaxing here. This is your relaxation posture. So just allow the breath to guide you, to relax all your muscles in your body at this point. And then exhale to release. Bring that right hand in, placing it next to the shoulder. Bringing the leg back in to meet the other one, but keeping the leg bent. And then start to roll over towards the left hand side. So keep that left cheek glued to the mat. Start to roll over so that you're trying to reach your right foot behind you onto the floor. Using that right hand to push up and support you. Allowing that spinal twist. Breathe into it, breathe into the spine. And exhale, release back onto the stomach, reaching the arms forward. And then we want to start to roll onto the back. So whichever way is comfortable for you, starting to roll over, using the hand to support you, and then shuffle the body back into the center of the mat. Bring the soles of the feet together, and then resting the feet onto the mat, opening out the hips, allowing your knees to come gently towards the ground. This is our reclined butterfly posture. Placing the hands either on the thighs or gently next to the body, palms facing up. Just allow your hips to open here. Again, another gentle relaxation pose for the hips. Not forcing anything, but just allowing gravity to do the work. Enjoy this posture. Inhale, bring the legs back up together and gently rolling towards your favorite side. Keeping the eyes closed, pressing into the hand, pushing up into your seated position, taking your time here. Keeping the eyes gently closed, resting the hands on the knees, sit nice and tall. Inhale, rise the hands up to the center above your head, and exhale, bring them down towards the heart, the center of your body. The light in me bows to the light in you. Thank you for joining in, and I hope to see you again soon in the next